Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring a review for Digimon Adventure Tri episode number 13. All this episode basically was is the Digidestineds having enough of not being 100% certain if the reboot was a success, so they decide to go to the digital world. So within the first half, we see them trying to get on with their normal day lives, but they just have their partners on their mind, so it's not completely possible. We have Izzy trying to find. He's probably the most adamant of seeing if things are okay in the digital world because we see him looking, not looking, but basically trying to do any research he can. And one of his theories is that maybe the digital world hasn't resorted because he feels that if it had rebooted, sorry, that TK and possibly Kari's D3s would have reverted back to their original forms. So yeah, as the episode goes on, they eventually decide, you know what, I need to go to the digital world and see things from my own two eyes. So that's what they do. Using the power of Ken's D3 and Ken's Digimon holder combined with the power of their crests, able to open up a digital gate and go back to the digital world. Now, the first thing I thought to myself when I saw Himi turn up with Ken's Digivice and Digiegg holder, I forgot what that was called. I immediately thought, what? No one's gonna question why Himi has got those things, and I'm thinking, maybe I missed something, maybe I'm at fault here, but that's definitely a red flag, and I'm like, how is that even possible? So before they decide to go to the digital world, they'll gather everybody obviously. So Meiku was an option, and TK went to go get her and said, "Yeah, we're going to digital world. You need to come with us." She's like, "I don't have the right to go," and I was thinking, "Yeah, you stay home." I was like, "Yeah, you stay home. You stay home." But as I was saying these things, I thought to myself, it's gonna be one of them ones where they say they don't want to go, and the last minute you see them running in just at the nick of time. But she does run in, but it's not at the nick of time. She's actually left behind, and I don't know. She possibly finds her own way there later on. And yeah, so that was the lying. It's not the first. Wasn't the first half. It was the majority. Okay, maybe it was half the episode, and then we spent the rest of the half of the episode in the digital world. Izzy and Kari, they're like something's off, and you can see that there's something off as well because we have, I guess, it's distortions in the digital world as well. They come across two Digimon fighting, Alphamon, we know Alphamon, and Jessmon. We've seen Jessmon in previous episodes lurking around the human world within those distortion spaces as well. So yeah, we have seen Jessmon before, but we don't know what side he's on really truly. Assuming that Alphamon is a bad guy, he's on the good side. But what Izzy says is that because the digital world is rebooted, everyone should be in a digi-egg or in their uh, in training form, but these guys weren't. So Izzy's under the impression that they found a way to bypass the reboot, or maybe there was some sort of conditions met within the digital world that required them to digivolve at a faster rate. So the episode goes on, and we see them meet their partners again, and they're in their baby forms, and they have no memory of them whatsoever. They're like, "Who are you?" And they're acting kind of scared for them. And in the bushes, we see Mikumon, and now Mikumon's not only in her champion form, but she seems to have her memories because she remembers Mako, whatever her name is, whatever her name is. So that's quite interesting as well. How does that come about? So the episode ends off with Himi, who has magically appeared in the digital world, and she's talking to who we thought was Ken, the Digimon Emperor, but it seems to be Janai, I think that was his name, but a friend of the Digidestined. So it's making me think. This is where confusion comes into things. I was thinking, huh? Okay, but why have we seen him previously going around looking at the Digimon Emperor? Where's the logic in that? So some explaining needs to be done, and Himi has needed some explaining for the longest of times, and I'm still under the impression that she's on the dark side. But that is everything to happen within the episode. The last thing I'm going to mention about the episode, and it's actually quite funny, possibly you missed it even, is that the whole point where, the whole fact, I should say, that they all decided to go to the digital world in their school clothes. If you take a look back, if you didn't realize it, take a look back at it, they're actually all wearing their school clothes. I'm thinking, why? Like, you're going to the digital world, not school. Like, throw on your best Garms or something. And even Meiku, when she decided last minute she wanted to go along for the ride, she rushed over in the school uniform. I'm thinking, why? Why are they doing that? Well, that's just something I noticed. So I think that the rest of the second half of this Digimon Adventure Tri is going to take place in the digital world. That's fairly obvious. We know that some Digidestins, for minimum, are missing on Gen 2 guys. So I think they will turn up within this second half somewhere in the digital world. Uh, yes, I do believe they'll turn up, but I don't think it will be until the fifth and sixth part. And even then, I don't think they will, and I hope they don't play a big role as far as the fighting is concerned. Because, like I said from the very beginning, episode number one, I just wanted this to be an adventure with my guys, the Gen 1 guys. So, yeah, so if they do turn up, I hope they don't play too much of a big role in the episodes that I in. And yeah, with that, I'm done. So, this episode was alright, I guess. Nothing much, nothing special happening, and that whole load of confusion coming out at the end. But I'm just going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.